By the end of this module, your app will remember. The user takes off the headset, comes back tomorrow, and their world is exactly as they left it. The stone they moved is still there. The settings they chose are still set. An app that forgets everything feels like a toy. An app that remembers feels real. Think about why this matters. Every meaningful app keeps state. Your progress in a game. Your settings. Your saved work. Without saving, every session starts from zero, and nothing the user does ever sticks. Saving is the difference between an experience and a real product. It is what makes your app worth coming back to. First, decide what is worth saving. Not everything. You save the things the user would be annoyed to lose. Their comfort settings. Their progress or unlocks. The position of objects they arranged. You do not save things that should reset, like a temporary animation or a one-time effect. Choosing what to persist is half the work. For small, simple values, Unity gives you player prefs. It is a tiny built-in store for single settings. A volume level. A chosen comfort mode. A high score. You write a value with a key, like comfort equals teleport, and read it back next time. It is perfect for a handful of simple settings, and it takes one line of code each. For anything bigger, you will want a save file. For richer state, you save a file, usually in a format called JSO. JSO is just structured text. You gather your data, the positions of objects, the player's progress, into a small object, turn it into JSO text, and write it to a file on the headset. Next launch, you read that file back and rebuild the scene from it. This is how real save systems work, and your agent can write the whole thing. When do you actually save? Save when something important changes, so a crash never loses much. After a setting is changed. After the user arranges an object. And always save when the app loses focus or quits, because the user might take the headset off at any moment. Then load once, at startup, before the scene is shown. Let your agent build the save system. You say, save the user's comfort settings and the positions of the stones to a file when they change and when the app quits, and load them back when the app starts. Use JSO and tell me where the file lives on the quest. The agent writes the save and load code, hooks it to the right moments, and explains it. A few persistence traps. If nothing saves, you probably forgot to save on quit, or the app was killed before writing. If the file will not load, it may be missing on first run. Always handle the no-file-yet case gracefully. If old saves break after you change your data, you need a version number in the file. And never save secrets in plain text. Tell the agent, and it handles these cases. There is one kind of persistence unique to mixed reality. Spatial anchors. A spatial anchor remembers a real-world spot, so a virtual object you placed on your real desk is still on that desk when you come back, even days later. Quest saves these anchors for you. You will use them in the mixed reality module. For now, just know that the place itself can be saved, not only the data. Think about what saving unlocks. Real progress, so effort is never wasted. Personalization, because the app remembers each user's choices. And trust, because nothing the user does disappears. This is the quiet feature that makes an app feel professional. Nobody praises good saving. Everyone notices when it is missing. So here is how to use this module. This video is the map. It shows you what to save and how. The lab guide beside it has every exact step for player prefs and a JSO save file and the prompt to build a save system for your room. Watch this once, then open the lab guide and make your app remember. That is Module 7. Your app now remembers between sessions across days. Next module, we open it up to other people. Multiplayer, where two users share the same VR space, see each other, and interact in real time. Open the lab guide. Let's make your app remember.